Hey YouTube, it's that dude named Dave and welcome to my channel. If you've been here before, welcome back. Before we get started, my price of admission. Like, subscribe, and that bell notification below. You guys are watching my videos, but you're all not sub yet. So let me help you by helping me out here and give you guys a few seconds to do this. Okay, we got those few seconds out the way. We don't do long intros. Today's video, we're coming back to Kendra G. She had a woman call into her show looking for a relationship, but does she have red flags? Let's get to the video and we're gonna try to make this make sense.
Kiara.
Kiara, where you calling us from?
I live in Arizona.
Hey, before we get started here, I will say this here. For Kiara in Arizona, kind of cute, not ugly. Nice face and smile here. I'm not saying that she's a 9 or a 10, guys. I just want to put that out there. She comes off and looking kind of cute here, but let's get into it.
You're so pretty, Kiara.
Thank
Arizona.
you.
How old are you?
I'm 32. I'll be 33 at the end of this month.
Oh, 33.
When's your birthday?
August 30th.
August 30th.
What's that
That's
sound?
a Virgo, right?
Did y'all hear that?
Yes.
So Kiara, Arizona, 32, Virgo. What you do for a living?
I'm an auditing analyst in the day, and I also have a clothing boutique online.
Auditing.
Hey, what's that in the
analyst
corner? Y'all see
and a
that?
clothing boutique. Do you have any children?
Wait a
I
minute.
hear somebody.
Yeah, I'm trying to hide her. I have a
Oh,
son,
wow.
he's 15, and then my daughter, she's 3.
3.
Oh, wow. She brought her 3-year-old daughter on the stream here. Hey, you know what? I normally grill people all the time. I'm not going to go hard here, but let's just be honest. No kid gloves, ladies and men. If you're calling to a dating show, whether it's Kendra or any other situation, and it's being live streamed like on YouTube, IG, you do not want to bring your child on screen. You are looking for a man. You don't want to scare men away. All right. You are already showcasing that it is stepdaddy season upon us here. Let's get into it.
3. Same dad?
No,
Okay.
Oh, Lord.
Why you not with a 3-year-old dad?
Okay, good question, Kendra.
it wasn't meant to be.
What?
Hello?
It wasn't meant to be.
I can't hear you, boo.
It wasn't meant to be.
Your audio went out. Did you do something?
Oh, Lord.
Okay, now I hear you.
Oh, I just said it wasn't meant to be.
Really? Wasn't meant to
It
be?
wasn't meant to be?
No.
Come on, Kendra. What you gonna say after
Do you
that?
co-parent well?
I try, we do the best we can, I'm a real laid back, neutral person, so it goes okay.
Okay. Hold on one second. I seem blurry. You seem beautiful.
All right, guys. Women, she is 32 years old, about to be 33 at the end of this month here. These answers do not make any goddamn sense. You cannot just say something as bland, as something as blanket as it wasn't meant to be. You have a whole 3-year-old daughter. We in this society today with no fault divorces, or people can just walk away with no responsibilities or no issues whatsoever and just say, hey, we weren't meant to be, or we were just better off as friends. You have a child here. Whatever happened, that if there was no physical violence, if there is nothing going on, that you should be scared for yourself about making it work for better or for worse here. You have a child here. Women are so easily to just go ahead and run for the door. And on top of that too, you have a 15-year-old. So if you have a 15 or you're 32 years old, that means that you had your first kid roughly around 16 or 17 years old, because you said you'll be 33 at the end of this month here. So we are already seeing that you make bad decisions. You don't want to stick with the last baby daddy because it just wasn't meant to be. We haven't even heard about your high school pregnancy with the first baby daddy. Let's continue. Let's see if Kendra's going to get into it or she's going to let that gloss on by, because these are things that men want to know if they want to date her. I said at the beginning that she was cute. I did that on purpose, fellas. Know why? Because we can easily be hypnotized by that beautiful smile. She might have that skin tone. She might be the style that you like here. But then when you hear a few things here, do you compromise your values to go all in for the buns glazing? Let's continue now.
Which is really all that matters.
Thank you.
But let me just Okay, girl, let's just try it, honey.
Kendra's having
All
Wi-Fi
right,
issues.
so this is Kiara, Arizona, 32, is a Virgo, auditor, owns her own clothing boutique, 37. No, she'll date. So she has a 15-year-old and a 3-year-old, 32. All right, boo. What kind of man you looking for?
Here we go, y'all.
Just somebody that has integrity, you know, like just morals, you know, a good heart, just a good person. Like that means a lot.
What's going on?
It furloughs.
What's going on? Kendra's
Hello?
frozen.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, all right. Oh, I think we're back. Okay.
You know what, guys? Let me just say this here for the record. Y'all know I do a lot of Kendra videos. I react to her stuff. And when we do react, we see that she is constantly having internet issues. If I'm gonna give you a little bit of advice, Kendra, stop using the Wi-Fi. Plug your jack into your laptop so you don't have all these issues here. Yeah, just gonna go ahead and give you a little bit of ribbon because you know what though? Wi-Fi is not gonna work for the application you're working on and you constantly gonna have bad shows that keep going on. All right, fellas, let's get it back into it now.
Okay. I'm gonna keep this plugged in. All right, Kiara, tell me what kind of man you looking for?
Here we go.
Just somebody that's, you know, has integrity, a good heart, a good head on their shoulders, you know, just a genuine good person.
A genuine good person.
Good
Can you have
person.
kids already?
Yes, please have kids.
Oh, she wants you to have kids.
Now, look, they talk about you in the comments. They said, put the baby down.
She
Yeah.
won't move. So, you know, I ain't one of them mean mamas. I ain't gonna cuss her out because she wanna be under me. So
It's not about cursing it out here. It's about having your space and boundaries. Where's your 15-year-old? And if you're really serious about doing this here, get the oldest child out. Here, get your daughter. I mean, get your sister. All right, let me go ahead and handle my things so I can get my back blown out. I need to get my buns glazed. Okay, ladies, I don't care. No guy's gonna think this is a good look when you have your kid on the screen here because right off the rip here, we are seeing stepdaddy season. Let's continue.
y'all gotta deal
Okay.
with it.
Okay. All right. So obviously you got to date a guy that is okay with you having kids.
For sure. For sure.
Can he have kids already?
Please.
You already
have
asked
them.
that, Kendra.
I don't want any more.
Kendra's
so.
on this
Oh,
repeating
you don't want
question
no more
bit again.
kids?
Mm-mm.
Okay. Does he have to be in Arizona?
No, I travel, so he can be anywhere.
Once again, we're hearing, as we break this down, more red flags and more bad decisions. Ladies, you do not want to be with a guy who does not live in the same area as you, who's not in the same state as you. He's not even with driving distance of you. How many times I got to keep repeating this here? You are setting yourself up for failure because all he has to do is be on his best behavior when he comes in town, or the same if you go into town. And then what happens on those days in between? You're doing you and he's doing him. There's not going to be a true commitment because there's going to be moments in pockets where you're lonely and you're going to be back on the market looking for a man. Or if you already have a man in your back pocket, because every woman has a side piece. Every woman has a maintenance man. They may not exercise all the time, but they know it's like break glass in case of emergency. Let me go ahead and dial or text this guy up here. Fellas, if you was go ahead and do it this year, you know that you're not taking this seriously. And if you are, you're setting yourself up for failure as well. Let's continue.
Okay. Now, do you want to get married one day?
I definitely want to get married one day.
So what do
Really?
you say to the guy that says, why didn't you think about marriage before you had your 2 children?
Good question, Kendra.
I mean, well, you always think about those things, but when life happens, the reality is it don't always work out that way, you know?
What?
Okay, they're saying it doesn't always work out that way. Okay, fair enough.
Nah, Kendra, that's not fair enough. You see, this is the reason why that when women are interviewing women, it's never going to be the outcomes that men are looking for here. Men is going to be more direct. Men is going to ask the certain questions here. That makes no goddamn sense. Once again, women giving word salads. You want to be married. So you know what that means? You want to make the steps of requirements so you can set yourself to be a bride and be a wife here. But people today, women today are backwards. We look at marriage and being a wife as a bad thing, but we're looking at being a baby mama and being a mom before getting that man in place here as a good thing, or it's okay, or don't get married because you don't know how that guy's gonna treat you. We are ass backwards in our society. And all she did was give a word salad, which basically meant, I don't know why I didn't get married, or I was just doing me. Let's continue, y'all.
They're telling me I'm frozen. I see me rolling on YouTube. Hopefully I'm not frozen. I was doing too much, child. All right, let's keep going. So, does the guy have to look a certain way?
No, I just prefer somebody, you know, I'm a little bit thicker. So I just prefer somebody that
Thicker? How much thicker?
has some meat on them, you know?
Has some meat on
not
them?
somebody that's real skinny.
Does he have to make a certain amount of money?
Money question.
No, I always hear you ask that question. I mean, he can't be broke. You know, like, he has to be able to afford to do things, you know? Like, I don't expect anybody to come in and take care of me and my kids.
Oh boy, the baby acting up.
Hold on one second. But just somebody that can, you know, afford to live life and have fun.
Okay. Well, since you up, you got to give us the Kendra cam.
Oh, the Kendra cam's back.
Okay.
Let's see how she looks.
Hold on one second.
What you working with?
Okay.
Can you get the camera right?
You don't look thick to us.
I'm thick.
What is thick?
Are you thick in the right?
She's wearing.
What do you consider thick? Like you're.
Wait, before we get into it here, guys, just to understand something here. Black is the best color to disguise your weight. If you are overweight or obese, or you're not in the best feeling of yourself in that particular day, if you guys don't realize it already, black is the one color that will be able to showcase the best way possible without losing weight, if that makes any sense. So when she says she's thick, I hope that she answers the question to showcase how much thick she is. But for guys out there in the streets and you're wondering, oh, she's thick and she don't look like she weighs that much. Look at the colors that she's wearing. Look at the pattern scheme that she has on here. Those are the things that's gonna make you look a little bit more slimmy, okay? Keep that in mind. Let's continue.
Your body?
I'm 180 pounds. So
How tall are you?
And I'm 5'3".
Oh, wow.
Really? You don't look like it at all.
Yeah.
I call the guys 5'3" and 180. Now you see the shirt and you see the camera. Here's the thing though that we know. Depending on the type of camera someone's using, they have an old iPhone, they're using an Android, you're not gonna get the pure shot that you're looking for, especially how we just saw here. And the fact that I know about when I say you wearing certain colors that could be more slimming to you, more dark and ominous colors, right? At 5'3", 180 pounds, this woman is overweight and she's obese. Some guys say, Dave, what are you talking about? 180 pounds is not obese. At 5'3" and a woman who has 2 kids and she's not regularly working out and not an athlete, yes, she is obese. She is at least 45 pounds overweight. I didn't stutter, guys. At least 45 pounds overweight. She is not thick. She is obese. And this is another item that we talk about within our black community, how women, our black women, are fat at 78%. It doesn't say it, you're fat. And then 80% of them are obese. And then you're on a dating show and you have 2 kids by 2 different men. We're just adding up the red flags. Now, one may say, you're being too hard, Dave. Why are you being this way? Because you are an adult. You are in your 30s. You want a relationship. So you know what that means? You have to understand what men want. Now, if you find a man who will take these things here, you have to understand that we are once again talking about the Pookies and Ray Rays. And hopefully, if you do find what you're looking for, it's a man with kids who looking for a woman with kids. But how often do we find that dynamic the successful route? Let's continue, guys.
Yeah, I'm very curvy. I don't know if you could tell from how I was.
It's not
Okay, so
curvy.
she's very
You're overweight.
curvy.
You're obese.
She's very curvy.
We got to be honest
All
with
right.
ourselves, guys.
So, when was the last time you was in a relationship, honey?
Okay, let's go.
A year.
A year. Was it your child's father?
Yes.
The audio changed again.
Bad audio.
Your audio keeps changing.
A lot of people is liking my photos on Instagram and stuff. So
Oh boy.
They
that's
went to IG. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, you see how this works, guys? IG is the killer of the dating game. I've said this many times here. IG is not just an app for your pictures. IG is the biggest dating app in the world if you actually look at it in that aspect of how people are meeting each other. People on IG are liking her photos, things of that nature. She's probably taking the shots as accentuating her shots and her curves, but we're getting the full breakdown on her video here. Let's continue.
Okay. So, Kiara, you don't got to answer this question, but when was the last time you was intimate with a guy?
Oh, here we go.
It's been a year.
It's been a year too. Okay.
June 27th.
Oh, she knows the
Well,
exact
remember the
date.
date.
Wow.
Yeah.
June 27th of last year or of this past year?
2021.
So it's almost 2 years soon.
Kendra, get your math right. It's been a year.
I hope not.
Are you waiting for a relationship?
Like
I
14 months.
definitely want to be in a relationship or have it be like something
That
that's
damn
a
baby,
real
y'all.
commitment. Like I don't
You hear
want
it?
to just be messing around with just anybody.
Okay. All right, Kiara, why do you think you're single?
I'm saying, well, really, I work a lot, so I really focus on work.
Her volume went out.
So
Hello?
I'm really focused on work, and I really don't make enough time to like go out and like live life. But I'm trying to get more into that now, so that's why I'm on here.
Okay. And why would a guy be lucky to be with you?
Okay, let's hear this.
Because I have a great heart. Like my heart is unmatched. So somebody get with me, they getting a winner.
That's
I
all?
can't remember. Do you want more?
Hold on. That's all you're going to ask here? See, that's the one thing that we do get on Kendra's channel here. These are the answers that does not attract men. Women need to understand the things that men are looking for. They say things that sounds good. It sounds fluff. It sounds like something you write and see in a Hallmark card, you know, or you go into a store and you see a few nice little good words to say about a guy. But women literally don't care about men. It's about themselves and never gave the deep down analysis to see what do guys want. And if I'm going to go on the show here, if I'm talking to guys, what do I project to see what men actually value? What are the items that if I said, no, I'm looking for a guy here, here's my best suit here to get said man? We never hear these answers. Let's continue again. We got to get ready to finish this video off.
Want more kids yourself?
No,
No
I
more,
don't want any more.
no more kids, y'all.
You
You hear
want
that?
more kids?
Baby
Okay.
factory's
So
over.
you prefer him already come with his kids?
Yes, please do.
Please do.
Please do.
All right, let's do it, Kiara. Give them your IG, how you want them to reach out to you.
It's right here. My spelling is Kiara Sharice. You can.
All right, so she sends us her name. You got her information. And fellas, my tribe, when I holler at her, you guys can go ahead. I'm not going to continue that part here. So let's do our recap. I started at the beginning of the video that she seems like a very attractive, cute woman. You know, if you like that dark skin, and she had a nice smile. Off the rip, she gave a good presentation, let's say it's face value. But what do we hear? We hear 2 kids by 2 different men. And the biggest red flag is the 3-year-old who was in the video. Now, that baby could have been cute, and I'm not going to say any aspersions about that baby. It's about the relationship. All the things that she can give an answer for is it just wasn't meant to be. That's not good enough. When I hear just wasn't meant to be, I think that you left. I think that you were not happy. And you know something? When you have a kid, fuck your happiness to a degree, because it's about that kid. It's about the child. It's about the upbringing and being in a 2-parent home. The statistics showcase that kids with both parents in the household will do far better than kids in a single family home, whether in regards to drugs, schools, education, jails, the prison, the pipeline system that really kills our black men in our community here. So when you choose to say, I am walking away from this man, and there is no violence, there's no heinousness that can really rock you in your household here. You're just saying that things are not working out, things are shaky. You are you have a 3-year-old, or depending on when you left, you have a young child. It's a transition. We have to work at relationships because that baby needs attention, and that baby can cause strain. And then you add the fact that a lot of women deal with postpartum and probably need therapy after the child, where that they're probably leaving the situation not knowing that the other issues that's been involved in them during the pregnancy or rearing that child in the first year. So we need to look at that as a red flag. I'm sorry. We didn't get the right answer. She could have just left because she's not happy. And that's not the answer that is really right for us and is helping us destroy our black community, because we are increasing in the single motherhood home. So even though that she seems like she's cute and she's nice, fellas, we need to practice discernment. We need to practice discipline if you come across a woman like this here. I'm not saying that she's a bad person. What we're saying is the circumstances that she brings to the table is not conducive. It's not proper. It's not going to be in your best interest as a man. If you're a high value man or a Henry, what are you looking for? Do you want more kids? She can't give that to you. Do you want to be a stepdaddy? You got to raise another kids? That's right there for you. And then you have this young kid where that you are going to be another father figure. This is what you're signing up for? This is what you're looking for? If it's not, then we need to go ahead and exit stage left. Comment, like, subscribe, and click on that bell notification below. Let me know what you think about my commentary. Let me know what you think about Kendra and this woman calling in. I want to hear your opinions on her. She's not the Banji and Wombat woman that we normally see here, but there are red flags, and these are the items that we have to discuss. But until next time, I'm that dude named Dave. See y'all later, YouTube world.